Hey guys, it's Alexis the Sloth Reader, and I'm here for another Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday is now hosted by Thoughts on Tomes, and I will link her channel down below, as well as the Goodreads group where they have all the topics and such. This week's topic is Top 5 Father/Father Figures, in honor of Father's Day this month, so I'll just go ahead and get into it. The first father figure I'm going to mention is Roland from the Dark Hills Divide, and the Land of Elyon series by Patrick Carman. This is my favorite series from when I was a kid. I'm recording on my computer, so I know the quality is kind of awful. But this is my favorite series from when I was a kid, and I remember absolutely loving Roland and his adventure and the way that he guides Alexa. And so I'm really excited and eager to reread the series now as an adult and see if my feelings are still the same, so I'm going to go with Roland. The next father figure I'm going to go with is Mr. Bennett from Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Mr. Bennett is just so funny to me. I love the hand in which he helps guide his girls, and I love the exasperation he has when dealing with his girls, his house full of women, and I love the relationship that he has with Elizabeth and how he really helps her understand her own feelings, and I love that representation of a father-daughter relationship because it is something special, and I think that Jane Austen really does a really beautiful job of portraying it. The next father figure I'm going to mention is Marek from the Hollow Kingdom trilogy by Claire B. Dunkel. He's really not a father figure until the last book in the series, which is In the Coils of the Snake, but it's my favorite book, and part of the reason was because of the main character's connection to Marek, and how, despite the fact that he was a goblin and she was human, she still really looked up to his guidance, and he told her stories when she was a little girl, and he made her all these promises of this beauty and this glory, and that becomes part of Miranda's driving force and her reasoning for the things that she does and the things that she wants in the Coils of the Snake. And so I love the role that Marek plays in this third and final book in the series. And, of course, and I already loved him from the first two books, so I liked this new light that we got to see him in this last final book. The next father figure I'm going to mention is a very well-loved one, and that is Arthur Weasley from Harry Potter, any of the books by J.K. Rowling. I'm holding up Chamber of Secrets, but I actually specifically really love him in both this one, and I'm currently reading Prisoner of Azkaban right now, and I loved Arthur in that one, and I just love the way that both him and Molly as well, how they treat Harry like he's one of their own kids, and they try to protect him from dangers, which is in the Prisoner of Azkaban, in him not wanting to tell, being conflicted about telling Harry about Sirius Black's intentions, and I just love that he and Molly both, of course, really, do everything that they can to provide for their kids, and they really love all of them so much. And can we talk about how cute it is, the Weasley Egyptian trip? It's just so cute, but I would be very honored if I had a dad like Arthur Weasley, because I think he's fantastic. My number one father figure is one that I will probably cry just talking about, and that is Hans Huberman from The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Hans is very special to my heart. I read this book this summer after my grandfather died, and for me, my grandfather was a very pivotal father figure in my life. He helped raise me since I grew up without a father myself, and so I saw so much of my grandpa in Hans when I was reading this book. Like I said, it was the summer after my grandpa died, so it was very fresh on my mind, and I really attached myself to Hans and to Liesel in that as well, because I loved Hans. I really did. I imagined him to be like my grandfather, and him playing the accordion and rolling his smokes, and the fact that he would do anything for what's right, and he's such a kind, generous man, and I love Hans because of the fact that Hans reminds me of my grandfather. So, alright guys, that is Top 5 Wednesday. Father figures. You guys should let me know what some of your favorite father figures are, because we should all celebrate our dads, and it's a special thing. So I'll see you guys next week for another Top 5 Wednesday video. Bye.